Islamic cleric recalls Tinubu boasting, "I bought this presidential seat with my money." Sokoto-based Islamic cleric Sheikh Bello Yabo has claimed that President Bola Tinubu admitted to clerics and traditional rulers that he uses personal funds to secure the presidency. In a recent video of one of his sermons, Yabo recounted Tinubu's disclosure during a meeting at the villa last week. He said, "Tinubu has really impressed me. He invited all the traditional rulers from the north, west, and east and told them bluntly that I bought the seat I'm on with my money," Yabo stated. He praised Tinubu for his candor, remarking, "Tinubu has never impressed me like now for coming out to tell the naked truth. Whoever pays the piper dictates the tone. Isn't Tinubu telling the truth?" Yabo criticized those who sold their votes during the 2023 presidential elections, highlighting the fleeting nature of the rewards they received. "You have eaten the spaghetti and macaroni you have been given to vote, and now it is finished. It is all over. So what's next?" He asked, referencing Tinubu's substantial campaign spending from the primaries to the presidential election. Reflecting on the future, Yabo urged, "It is all over now. Let us wait and wait for the next election in 2027. If you like, collect his money again and vote for him, and I assure you, you'll remain in pain. That's all." Tinubu remarks at the meeting last week emphasized that his self-funding campaign, stating, "I have no cabal. I have no sponsors. The money I spent on the election was my personal fortune. At some point, the odds were against me. Banks were lost. But Allah, the Almighty God, said I will be the president." Shetigbonsi. Those who always collect money to vote, do you see? You people, are you saying the color of you people's problem? Apart from the one we then give now, the one we then give now small. Is it the delegates? Share na delegates, the money then give delegates. Or even before they give delegates money where they use mobilize people. But then go use, host una, na go come house, then go host una, give una free food, free everything. If then they go house, then go give una touching a rubbing a small for hand, so that they go feel come next time. So Tinubu's silence is based on the fact that he bought the president. He brought the presidency with money, and now nobody should tell him what to do, that he does not have a cabal. More. Koli Jale. Koli Jale. You never chop our money. You know how much he gets? Sure. He shock you, shock all over now. I told you people, this was a very terrible mistake. I told us last 2 years, 2022, make sure for whatever reason you make the right choice, because if you make the right choice, you will drag me down with, and look at what is going on. You're dragging everybody. They gave you 10K, 50K, 100K, 200K. It is not enough. Will it be enough for 365 days multiplied by 8 years? Now wow. Now wow. Now wow. Now wow. Of course, he started his way through to become the president. At APC primaries, Northern Political Elite, INEC, the judiciary. Yes. That is why if he decides not to speak, nobody can drag him. That is why they are there behaving like bolo. And these people have the audacity to come out and be telling us rubbish. That is how. Why? But is it supposed to be our business? No. Nigeria is not a property to be owned. Whether we like it or not, we run a democratic system of government. Except he wants to change it. And if he wants to change it, we must know. So that is why those who are calling for let the protest not hold, let everybody calm down. I'm saying no. No. This is what they don't tell us, say in Abitins, where them buy. I beg. My problem is that I don't know how stupid the INEC chairman. I don't know that stupid INEC chairman has sold Nigeria. Maybe we should look for Isaiah because he's the root cause of all this problem. Maybe for now he don't japa. This is what you do every time you take money, not just in elections, not just during elections. You take money from people where in a situation where you are not supposed to take money. Let's say, for instance, or you even give. Let's say, for instance, you have a child. That child is not really doing well in a particular class, or that child failed in a particular class. My dear, you're not supposed to use money to sort that child, or say, put my child in the next class. You're not supposed to do that one, except maybe there is a valid reason. Maybe that child was a brilliant child and something was happening in the house. He just, that was affecting him. Africa election is business. This is what they call buying and selling. Yes, now. That is what he's saying. Election in any part of the world can never be won without investing liquid money. And that is why it is liquid money. But they don't come outside openly to rub it on the faces of people. What Tinubu did is there is nothing people can do about it. That is what he's doing. No need to lament or worry again. Bygone is bygone. Let us wait for the next general election to make amendments irrespective of an ethnicity, religion, and party excuse. My dear, make an amendment for year. Make amendment for year. Who sold this to Tinubu, INEC, and the judiciary, and other politicians? You understand? His money couldn't really buy the presidential seat if not for INEC. He still lost woefully, but INEC rigged the results. Our Supreme Court judges, that is what he's saying, that he bought it now. He didn't use money, settle everybody. That is what he means. Very true to an extent, but remember that not everybody collected your money. By the way, some clerics collected money while some of us who are pastors, who are not pastors and imams, did not. When he takes away another man's mandate, God will be angry with him and his government and his government. That is the law of karma for you. Tinubu, we agreed with you that you bought Nigeria's presidential seat with your money, but Nigeria no be Lagos. My people, now we sell for him. It is you people that came out and sold it for him for very, very cheap price. Now I blame you, because I did been say Tinubu approached everybody with money and they rejected it. We are not going to be here now. Tinubu will not be sitting on that set. Somebody else certainly will. Look at the interpretation of the Malam to Tinubu's statement. Is it his level of understanding English grammar? Tinubu said he spent his personal money to contest without any godfather sponsorship. But look at the illiterate Malam interpretation. It is good to go to school. My dear, why they abuse the man? No be waiting in Tinubu talk. My money is paying to get cabal. That is why he cannot come outside to see anything to you. That is why he cannot give you good governance. Now what he like him go they do? Sure. Alright, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest.